Hi everyone, it's so great to be here with you again this morning. Today's an exciting day to be able to share Project 23 and be able to reveal this product to all of you, and it's a very special moment. I wanted to take a moment to tell you how this concept even kind of evolved, and it was many years ago that I was going through something, and like all of our products are innovated with very personal and deep purpose. So is this one, and this is a perfect example of this too. So I think every woman can relate to the anxiety of being caught off guard at the onset of their period, having no pads or tampons on hand, or sometimes even having them on hand, and still the anxiety that sometimes these unpredictable experiences bring you to. For me personally, I can still vividly remember an occasion when I was flying somewhere, and unexpectedly I just started my period on the plane. And I waited until the entire plane exited, before I could ask one of the flight attendants for a blanket to cover up my pants or for a wipe to clean off the seat that I knew would be covered in blood. I was mortified. So thankfully, the flight attendants helped me to get a blanket to wrap around my waist and got me to a clothing store in the airport so I could just purchase a pair of pants to change into. And what's interesting to me is that growing up, especially being the only girl in a family of all boys, growing up, this subject was so taboo in my family that my mom and I kind of had a code word to discuss our periods. So the thought of having to share this experience with a stranger, let alone, was horrifying for me. Now, as personal as these experiences are, I've come to realize that my story is just one chapter of many. It's a universal story that generations in the making, one where period stigma, misinformation, or a complete lack of information, and cultural and societal views about women have made it difficult to discuss what's happening with our bodies, let alone find solutions. Have you ever experienced an embarrassing moment around your period or during menopause? Tell me in the comments. I'm really interested in hearing your story. Whether you're dealing with unpredictable menstrual cycles, normal symptoms of PMS, occasional hot flashes and night sweats, or a low libido, we often chalk our experiences up to simply being women, but not anymore. Together, we're going to empower women to reinvent their hormone stories, starting with each of our own. We're going to break the period stigma. We're going to embrace the physiological changes that happen in our 40s and 50s. We're going to throw the conventional one-size-fits-all approach to menstrual and menopausal health out the window. And I'm so proud to share with you a first look at not one, but two new products delivering intuitive nutrition advanced with cutting-edge bioceuticals for optimal hormonal health. One of the biggest differences between this line of products and other women's health formulas on the market is that our formulas are hormone-free and soy isoflavone-free as well. They're designed to support your hormones without hormones. So for too long, we've been blaming our hormones, but now it's time to empower them. It's not just what we left out of these products that make them so groundbreaking. It's our approach to formulating this women's line is completely different from anything on the market. Our Senior Director of Product Sciences and Development, Jennifer Anderson, is going to walk you through how and why we develop these unique products, how they work, and the benefits that you can expect. Over to you, Jen.
Thanks, Ozma. When we set out to formulate Project 23, we looked not only at what happens to your body's hormones throughout your menstrual cycle and leading up to menopause, but also what happens to your metabolic profile. Turns out that key nutrient levels fluctuate too, and these key changes may largely influence how you feel at different times of the month. In fact, the latest scientific research shows that there are over 200 micronutrients that significantly change at various points in your cycle. Dozens of these directly affect biochemical responses in the body that can present in the form of normal symptoms, like cramps, fatigue, cravings, skin congestion, and PMS in women who menstruate, or as hot flashes, low libido, vaginal dryness, and dry skin and nails in women experiencing menopause. Although the symptoms attributed to fluctuating hormones and nutrients may be considered normal, they're far from optimal. By identifying the nutrients that are most in demand during the different phases of your cycle and leading up to menopause, we formulated Project 23 to provide customized and intuitive support when you need it the most. For women who menstruate, we developed a system of 3 scientifically advanced formulas, perfectly synced to your unique cycle. 1 formula to take when you're on your period, 1 to take pre-ovulation during your follicular phase, and 1 to take post-ovulation during your luteal phase. The first formula specifically addresses what happens in your body during the first 4 days of your period. So you're going to start taking this formula on the first day you bleed. It supports your body's natural detoxification process with a potent blend of herbs, vitamins, and minerals like magnesium, copper, and niacinamide, synergistically paired clove and immortelle extract for liver support, cranberry extract, ginger, dong quai, peppermint, sage, and CoQ10. It's going to help relieve cramps and occasional bloating, promote clear-looking skin, and support energy levels, iron metabolism, detoxification, healthy blood flow, and urinary tract health. All the things you want when you're on your period. Starting on day 5 of your cycle, you're going to switch to formula number 2. This formula supports your body as estrogen levels increase and your body prepares for ovulation. Now, some women's periods stop at 4 days and some don't. You may still be bleeding on day 5. That's okay. Switch anyway. This supplement is formulated with cutting-edge bioceuticals like teacrine, maca, and broccoli extract, as well as highly bioavailable iron and iodine, all which will help to increase libido while reducing occasional anxiousness and fatigue, as well as supporting thyroid health. In a nutshell, most women start to feel better and better during this phase of the menstrual cycle, the follicular phase, after your period and leading up to ovulation. The goal of this formula is to help you have more of these good days and promote optimal hormonal health. Formula number 2 supports healthy levels of insulin, dopamine, and serotonin, already within normal range, to help with feelings of well-being, mental clarity, and libido. On day 17 of your cycle, you're going to switch to formula number 3. At this point, most women have ovulated and will be beginning to experience normal symptoms of PMS. This formula provides post-ovulation support during the luteal phase until your next period begins. Formula number 3 contains award-winning Levagen Plus, studied for its endocannabinoid effect on balancing mood and supporting healthy inflammatory response. For additional mood support, Extramel, a microencapsulated bioavailable melon extract, is shown to reduce occasional stress by 22%. It helps reduce mild symptoms of PMS with botanicals like ginger, saffron, chasteberry, and apple and ancient peat polyphenols, plus an extra dose of zinc for skin health. In other words, this formula is going to help maintain the feeling of well-being you had before you ovulated, help enhance the absorption of key nutrients needed before menstruation, and reduce normal PMS symptoms, including mood swings, congested skin, breast tenderness, brain fog, and bloating. When your next period begins, start again with formula number 1, that one that addresses your period, and repeat the cycle. For the most accurate results, take 1 capsule at the same time daily with food and a glass of water. Now, if you're experiencing normal symptoms of menopause, you're going to try our scientifically advanced clean label supplement for perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. Most formulas for menopausal women contain soy isoflavones, but soy can mimic estrogen, which may directly influence your hormones. Although estrogen levels trend down during perimenopause, they can fluctuate sometimes to higher than average levels, making a hormone-focused approach difficult to predict, and long-term use of hormones and soy isoflavones has been associated with health risks. This formula takes a completely different approach to female health. It works synergistically with your body's biochemical responses, delivering comprehensive support without hormones or soy isoflavones. It's backed by highly studied clean label bioceuticals, including Estrogen 100, a potent combination of botanicals, Angelica gigas, Siancum wilfordi, and Phlomis umbrosa, shown to significantly improve normal symptoms of menopause and vaginal dryness. Specifically, this formula helps reduce mild hot flashes and night sweats, improves sleep health, supports energy levels, supports libido, and reduces vaginal dryness. It also includes scientifically studied certified organic olive extract and sage extract, which support cardiovascular health, protect cells from oxidative stress, support healthy looking skin and nails, and support mood and cognitive function through menopause and beyond. Unlike the menstrual health supplement, you don't need to cycle through your formula. Simply take 2 capsules a day with food and a glass of water. If you already take Access products like Tree Biotic and OptiPack, continue taking them with Project 23. The Access line provides unparalleled bioceutical nutrition that will lay the foundation for optimal daily health with pre, pro, and postbiotics, essential vitamins and minerals, antioxidants, adaptogens, and omegas. When you pair Access with Project 23, you address specific hormonal health needs for women, delivering intuitive nutrition that corresponds with cyclic changes and menopausal changes for comprehensive, customized support. Thanks for joining me and learning more about these incredible new product lines. Back to you, Ozma.
Thank you so much, Jen. I can't wait for all of you to try these products. Not only are we introducing an incredible new product line, but we're starting a movement. You know, at the beginning of this presentation, I asked if you ever had any experiences of embarrassing moments around your period or during menopause. And I hope that as you've been willing to share these experiences in the chats, you felt a sense of community form. This isn't just a movement to empower our hormones, but it's a movement to help the tired mom optimize her energy levels while she's on her period so she has the energy to play with her children instead of watching from the sidelines. You know, it's a movement to help improve relationships and help empower women everywhere to not let their period or menopause symptoms hold us back from achieving our dreams and living our best possible lives throughout the entire month and throughout every phase of our lives. Nothing will stop you from reaching your full potential, least of all your period or menopause. We are leading the charge every cycle, every phase, every woman.